they feel. I don't know how they feel.
The figure you were given at the last council meeting was for the ramp only. And I was very surprised by ODOT when they were kind enough to call me, come down there with my staff to be presented this. Going back to the SIB loan, a SIB loan is not a loan where you take it all out at once. A SIB loan is a line of credit. So when you have a line of credit of 500,000, if you use 100,000, that's all you're going to be paying. Now, anything else, fellas?
Yes,
Thank you.
one question for the guy. What's happening to that one house that we isolate and on the end there in north end? So, right out there?
No.
Yep.
That's not being affected by the project, so it's staying as is.
Has anybody talked to them and see what's going on?
Well, they're not isolated, Mike. You still have the driveway. And Mike, Glad, is that abandoned, that house? It looks like hell.
I haven't been in it, but.
There's people
Yeah,
living in
I
that?
believe
Oh
so.
my
I think
God.
they might have runners over there.
Well, at any rate, they're not isolated, Mike. They'll still have no driveways. They'll still be able to access it.
We're not gonna put a barrier up there now.
It's only that.
Sure.
You know, we're talking about this, I mean, what happens if this project doesn't go forward is, you know, you let traffic go back and start using this ramp again. They're gonna have their turn lane in here, they're gonna go back to having 3 short turn lanes right in this section, which is gonna, you know, do what it was doing a year ago, where the turns going down Macedonia Commons bleeding into the through lane. You essentially have 1 through lane going through here. This is ignoring the safety issues, which is a big deal. You know, Route 82 now becomes a bottleneck again. You've got essentially 1 lane. This turn lane here is not long enough to get up to freeway drive. You have 3 short turn lanes, and traffic's only going to increase. This thing moves forward. You know, when we thought the ramp was just going to be the ramp, it was going to be this one stretch through here split between 2 turn lanes. It was going to be a huge improvement. Now when we're talking about putting a 6th lane on here, now we've got 2 giant turn lanes. 2 really, I mean, you're more than doubling the capacity, the turning capacity that you have currently, that you had a year ago. And, you know, if you don't move forward this, it's going to be a parking lot out here, and as the years go by, it's only going to get worse. The city's going to have to do something on their own. You're going to have to put the 6th lane in here, and you're talking a couple $1 million to put, estimate's $2 million just to put the 6th lane in here. ODOT's going to spend $2 million. The city's going to have to do that in a couple years on their own. If this does not happen, it does not move forward. It's going to be so bad out there.
I have a question for you. On freeway, will traffic from either direction on freeway be able to turn onto that ramp?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. We're gonna have enough, put some truck turning templates around that.
All right.
And any of the trucks, I mean, you got some businesses up on Freeway Drive that I'm assuming come down and probably go on to 271 North.
Right.
And we make sure that movement can be accommodated. That's one of the reasons we need to take that house that's there now is to accommodate that movement.
All right.
Like I explained, you want to
Well, there's a lot of businesses right there, and I mean, it's gonna benefit them, it's gonna benefit a lot of things, but I was just wondering about that. You know, I didn't know if we can only get it from one way or.
I'd just like to add a little bit, and if we don't go with this project, just like Kevin just explained, the work on 82 won't be performed with our project. The work on the ramp will not be performed on the project. And just like Kevin explained, within about probably 5 years, the city's probably going to come back and start applying for some money from OPWC or AMAT or somebody to actually put a 6th lane onto 82. Right now, I hate to say it's a gift, it's a free project, it's money that is coming from the turnpike. Right now, if the city spends $500,000 is what our estimate is, they're going to get a benefit of a project that is worth a lot more than that.
Where is all the additional traffic that you anticipate in the next 5 years? heading west, where's it coming from?
It's our normal growth factors and Europe.
Yeah, I mean, there's traffic continually grows, you know, as
Phase 3 from 5 lanes to 3 lanes.
the traffic numbers show that you don't need it through there. As you get closer this way, traffic just keeps adding. You're adding traffic from Valley View, you're adding traffic from North Bedford, you're adding traffic from Crow, you're adding traffic from Shepherd, and that keeps adding as you're heading west. Maybe east of Shepherd, you don't need
We're
4
not building
lanes.
new houses over there.
No, I mean, the traffic estimates show that. I don't know that traffic information, I didn't do that work, but I know right here what the numbers are right now. And you need the lanes right now, and the need's gonna get even more as the city grows.
I can't understand why you want to add 2 lanes, when we just took 2 lanes away from a half a mile down the road.
Because the traffic volumes aren't as high out there. I mean, you know, just today, you look at the traffic volumes that are in this section of 82, and you look at the traffic volumes that are on 82 in front of Longwood Park, completely different numbers. Completely different numbers. You know, yes, it's the same road, it's a mile away, but you've got all those side streets that keep adding to the traffic that aren't out there, you know, as you go farther east.
Can I ask, what's the preliminary cost estimate from engineers standpoint
For
of,
this project,
for
Ted,
everything, ramp and?
all, the entire project is at about 57 million right now.
No, I just mean our share.
Oh,
I mean,
this-
our
this-
share is actually right away, but I mean, for the work that you're gonna do on behalf of.
About approximately $2 million.
Okay.
Is what my ballpark estimate is right now. I haven't got it.
And that will cost us nothing.
Cost you the right away.
Right. But no cost for engineering, no cost for,
It's already bought, already paid for it.
No, there's
I
design.
know you haven't paid for engineering. Design engineering is when they make drawings of what's going to be done, and they do all the spec. That has not been performed yet.
Right, and again, construction engineering, which is the inspection during the construction, is all covered by ODOT and HUD money.
You're providing the materials, labor, and utility, relocation, and all these.
All right, any other questions? Tom, Chris, thank you very much for coming.